All right, building a startup in 500 days, day 254. So today is the last day of January, and we just finished all the things that we wanted to finish for January. Let's go. We just put the final touches on the App Store submission, and we submitted for review. I basically created a new domain, dailyapp.com, as just like a placeholder, and that's where we put our privacy policy and our terms of service. But I'm also hyped that we have that new domain now because it separates us from the day-to-day, which is now the manager version. And we have a lot of exciting stuff planned around like case studies and a newsletter potentially and stuff like that around the new daily brand, which I can talk about in a sec. So hype that we submitted that to the App Store. That was our goal for January. Got it done. Let's go. Second thing was that we finished the V1 manager experience. I had talked about this a bunch. We were almost done. There were just some final things I needed to finish. I just had to finish the onboarding flow. And so we got it done. So tomorrow I'm going to have Zach test it one time real quick, just the onboarding flow. And then from there, he has an artist he works with already lined up to test it out to be the first user test. Very hyped about that. So just intrigued to see how that test goes, what's valuable, what's not, how we can continue to refine. But so hopefully if the test goes well tomorrow, then by the end of the week, we might have our first user testers on. So pretty hyped about that. And then so hyped just overall about the whole daily brand. So I talked about this a bunch, but Stan and I have been thinking about this idea of case studies for a while, not totally sure how to implement it into the platform. But so Stan basically developed this whole kind of GPT prompt situation to allow for us to compile these case studies pretty easily. So we're now going to convert that into a newsletter and also have them live on the website, just like case studies are about creators. And then it's so full circle though, because essentially the app also, helps you accomplish that, helps you stay the course, helps you kind of become one of those case studies. So we're essentially going to use the case studies as marketing material. So we just had a dope sesh today. And so we're planning by next Wednesday to have the site, for me to work on a site that can house like the first case study and then for him to finish the first one. And then from there we can start marketing it. And so then by then, hopefully the app will have been approved on the App Store. And we can kind of just like kickstart a whole new era here. I feel like January, super productive, was kind of more on the prep still, just like final touches. But now we'll have an app live on the App Store. We'll have a manager version that's test and ready to test. So February will be a lot more about rollout, attention, and kind of refining based on actual real feedback. So yeah, feeling super hyped about everything. Following the journey. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.